Progressive music from Quebec, French-speaking Canada, has been an interest of mine for quite some time. I find that there's such a wide array of bands and acts, progressive, straight progressive rock, fusion, progressive electronic, progressive folk music from Quebec is amazing. And I'd like to share 10 gems from my collection, 10 records that I love dearly, which represent this kind of sort of cosmic Quebec, cosmic French Canadian music. And it's interesting, on a very slight tangent, it's interesting to consider that Quebec is such a small pocket of North America. And when you think of North American progressive music, you tend to think of things like Kansas or Rush, which are very uninspiring, to me anyway. If you want to switch me off, you can. Anyway, I'm going to make the most of my 9 remaining minutes to talk about Quebec prog, and the first record that I want to show is this wonderful effort by the band Contraction. I think it's his second album. It's called La Bourse ou La Vie. It's a band from Montreal, I think. This is from 1975, I believe, and it's on Durham. It's on the Durham label. I'm not going to pull it out for you. It's an OG, sensational. Contraction are sort of Crimson-esque band led by a guy called Yves Laferriere, a fantastic bass player, and I absolutely love the Laferriere solo records. Yves Laferriere, there you go, which is a later record from 1978, sort of a more funky prog, lots of Fender Rhodes, some amazing instrument, lots of congas and so on and so forth. It's on a label called Le Tamanoir, which is a cool little label. This is from 1978. Wonderful, wonderful record. I'm sure that the usual crowd of John Coltrane 68 and Chris 417 Basket will be familiar. And then I want to give a little shout out to a past VC member who embodies this Quebec prog style, Mr. 666 Skulls, who no longer makes videos, sent me a wonderful package probably a couple of years ago with about 5 or 6 Quebec prog records, one of which was this third album by Maneige, Ni Vent Ni Nouvelle, which is like a demented kind of Hot Rats meets Gentle Giants type of jerky prog, just amazing. This is from 1977, I think. A wonderful, wonderful, wonderful record. Maneige, if you want to get something interesting, this is superb. And since we're talking about progressive mixed with fusion, this band Sloche is very interesting as well. They made 2 albums, which I have both of them. And this is Stadacone, which is the second record. Very fusiony, very Mahavishnu, infused, sort of Weather Report, with again some kind of Gentle Giant-ish, maybe a little bit of Yes in it as well. Fantastic band, just superb on RCA, band from Montreal, 1976, excellent record. And again, on the same line of fantastic sort of prog fusion records from Quebec is Aquarelle, which means watercolor. That's the name of the band, and the album is called Sous un arbre, under a tree. This is a wonderful record. This band made two records, a studio record and a live record, which John Coltrane 68 showed a while ago. This is on Atlantic, also an OG. Most of these are original presses, which is great to have. This is 1978, recorded in Montreal. Really fantastic sort of prog fusion. Highly recommend. You can check it out on you. Just check these out on YouTube. Here is a really excellent sort of progressive electronic space rock, gong meets held on type of record. Very gong-like. Michel Madore. The album is called Komuso Accord. This is superb, really, just amazing space rock, French-Canadian space rock, instrumental, just knockout, brilliant, from 1976 on Barclay, also OG. And since I'm on progressive electronic, I'd like to showcase this beautiful progressive electronic record, Dionne Bregent. This is the name of the band. It's at the top there. Dionne is Vincent Dionne, and Michel, I think it's Michel Claude Bregent, I think his name is, or Michel Paul Bregent. It's got two first names. First one is Michel. That's all I can tell you. Bregent. And the album is called the Troisieme Jour, the third day. This is a masterpiece of electronic prog, very much in the vein of things like Steve Hillage, or you know, what reference can I use? I was talking about Heldon before, or Cybertron, or something like that. Just really superb record. Here is just about my favorite Quebec record. Just an amazing, a masterpiece of progressive rock meets Afro, funk meets, I don't even know how to classify this. The band's called Toubabou and the record is called Attente. This is a record from 1975 on Barclay. What you've got there is sort of a fusion of Afro rock and prog. Lots of congas. There's a song on this which is called Fricassé. It's the third track. There, I'll show you. There you go. There. Fricassé. If you want to check something by Toubabou, you check that. It's just amazing. Female vocals. This band led by a guy called Michel who appears in a lot of bands. A couple more. This is a wonderful progressive folk record, Harmonium, Les Cinq Saisons, which is their masterpiece. Really, it's just a superb progressive folk record. It's a band led by a guy called Serge. What's his name? Serge Fiori. That's right. And yeah. You know, they remind me of things like Renaissance or, I don't know, when I'm asked to compare bands, sometimes I get blanked. But it's fantastic progressive folk music with just great harmonies and beautiful vocals and all sorts of instruments. Electric piano, dulcimer, guitar, you know, all sorts of really amazing stuff. Finally, a really great little, not a straight down the line prog, very melodic, is the fantastic Black Sun by Claude Leveillee, which is from 1978. It's just a beautiful, I love the cover of this. It's just so simple, it's sparse. A great piece to have in the collection. Also, OG is on Madore. So I hope you enjoy this. Leave me some comments.